First things first, before we start this video, yes, I did get a haircut. I went down to my local barber's and I said, can I have a bit off the top, please? And that translated into barbershop talk means please eradicate any evidence that I ever had hair. So here we are, I now have no hair. It is my anniversary tomorrow, so I want to look fresh. Hopefully I look fresh. I'm not like an absolute clown, but that's up for the comment section to decide. And the second bit of news is, yes, I did take Hitmonkey to rank 4. I have rank 4 number 9, and that is Hitmonkey. I'm very, very excited to publish more gameplay on this guy. I think he is amazing. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this character. And like, probably the main reason why I rank this guy is just to convey an important message to the community, right? There is so much bullshit going on in most like Battlegrounds and Alliance War right now, where you need to rank particular nasty defenders in order to screw over your opponent, and you need to rank particular cures to those diseases in order to not get screwed over yourself. And I just want to convey the message, if you want to take that less seriously, if you want to enjoy this game as a game instead of some bullshit job, then you can just rank the champions you enjoy. The weeks 3 and 4 Gladiator Circuit meta this season is Buffet over time 15% and Safeguard, right? Who am I going to enjoy playing more? Am I going to enjoy a 7-star rank 4 Monkey? Or am I going to enjoy bullying people with a rank 4 Bullseye? Right? I know some people will enjoy the Bullseye. They're what we call sadists, okay? I pick the Monkey. I pick the Monkey every day of the week. And we're going to take Monkey out for a bit of a race through Realm of Legends. Now, taking Hitmonkey to rank 4 was a really, really bad idea. Not because he's a monkey, not because he's amazing and he's going to lay Winter Soldier flat in 22 seconds, but because taking him to rank 4 gave me the courage and the balls to pit Hitmonkey in a race against another one of my rank 4s. I'm fairly sure you can all guess who it is. And Hitmonkey is going to get humbled in the most embarrassing and tragic way you could possibly imagine. So he lays Winter Soldier flat in 22 seconds. He's running a full team synergy here, and I am running the Suicide Masteries. Now, the Suicide Masteries are going to pit this race massively in Hitmonkey's favor, right? Hitmonkey loves the Suicide Masteries. They turn him from a regular damage machine into, like, the god of monkey, right? If Caesar, from the Planet of the Apes, had the Suicide Masteries on, he would be Hitmonkey, right? You know, the Hitmonkey just starts doing shit like this with the guaranteed crits that earned him the very irritating name of the skill Corvus, right? I hear another person say that, I'm going to kill myself. But you're about to see, we're about to introduce the second character in this race, and that is, say it with me, Kittl Obsidian. And as you can see, yes, you are seeing that right, Kittl Obsidian is starting from Winter Soldier. So I wanted to race Hitmonkey against Kittl Obsidian, and Kittl Obsidian took that personally. I had some sort of vague feeling that this might be close. I don't really know why in hindsight, but I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up, right? And look, this race is massively in favor of Hitmonkey because the Suicide Masters make him so much better. But there isn't really much you can do to Kittl Obsidian past a certain point. Like, when the health pools are just over 500,000, there isn't really any room for him to move, right? You either run Suicides, and he does it in 15 seconds, or you don't, and he does it in 15 seconds. It doesn't really matter once you get him ramped up. If you want to run full team synergies, if you want to run Suicides, it might make a couple seconds here or there. And overall, this video is just going to be slower because I have to, like, stop twice to heal him up. Anyway, Hitmonkey has just torn through Rhino, and I'm just going to have to lean into the screen to check how fast that was. Yeah, that was 19 seconds. I am watching the same display as you are, so I have to squint to look at the times. Carl just executed Captain Marvel in 21 seconds, so he's ramping up. He's ramping up. He was just off Hitmonkey's pace through Winter Soldier, and you're going to see the main reason for that was the AI. The AI doing these runs was fucking diabolical, especially on Kittl Obsidian. Especially for Kittl Obsidian, it was just intent on screwing him over. But look, he was a little bit off Hitmonkey's pace when he had one persistent charge. Now, Hitmonkey's Juggernaut fight took 33 seconds. Kittl Obsidian, gonna lean in. 18. nearly half the time. Okay, I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but anyway, we are experiencing a few network problems with Hitmonkey in the bottom right. Don't worry, that's all going to come out in the wash in the end. I think it's pretty fair. We had 2 decent runs, both had their internet problems, both had their loading issues, and their issues with running the suicide masteries. You have to just make a pit stop to heal them up. So I think this is fairly equal, this sort of platform we have right now. But look, okay, why did I rank Hitmonkey other than him being a monkey and him being really fun? Well, I took up Kittl Obsidian to rank 4, and he is doing ungodly things in Battlegrounds. But there are certain defenders that are just not cullable, right? Kittl Obsidian takes Arnim Zola, Onslaught, and Bullseye, unlike 99% of other champions in this game. He does them with 52,000 points. He somehow outpunches Juggernaut in regular metas, but there are certain defenders that turn him off, right? After all, Kittl Obsidian has been designed with a set of abilities that are a little bit fragile. If you screw with his armor breaks in particular, you're gonna have some trouble. They're the main source of his damage output, but if you ruin his buffs or you ruin his debuffs in any way, he does get slowed down a fair amount. But more often than not, you're okay. But there are certain defenders that turn him off more than others. For example, Enchantress. He can do that, it's just inconsistent. Photon, you cannot parry heavy. Deathless Thanos is going to stall him out. Hitmonkey does those 3 pretty damn well. He also does champs that are armor break immune pretty damn well. For example, you want to go up against a Sasquatch, you have guaranteed critical hits to punch through that health pool and to punch through his protection, right? So Hitmonkey really nicely complements Kittl Obsidian. So in these like nuke metas, currently we have a Footloose meta going on in Battlegrounds right now. These 2 characters as rank 4 nukes really complement each other. And now I'm kind of left with the question of who am I going to take up to rank 4 for number 10. I'm fairly sure I know who it's going to be. It's going to be more boring, but I do have a 7-star rank 2 Tough Relic, and I do have a Sig 200 Photon. The stars have kind of aligned, and I ignored her once. I'm not going to ignore her again. I do need more defenders. I do need more defenders. I mean, I could take up Penny Parker as well, but I don't know. Maybe Penny Parker's interesting. But anyway, back to the race. Kittl Obsidian has just decimated Scarlet Witch despite having class disadvantage, and Hitmonkey is busy laying into Wolverine, and we're going to get very close to killing this guy. But then the relic is just too slow, and this guy is healing like a maniac. Then he throws his SP2, and now we have more Wolverine to deal with, and now Kittl Obsidian is hot on Hitmonkey's heels, and he is coming for his toes, okay? Kittl Obsidian took it personally that I dared put another rank 4 against him, and, okay, he's close. He's close. And this is going to be close, but bear in mind, I gave Hitmonkey a 2.5 fight advantage, okay? I gave him a head start of over 1 million health, and Kittl is saying, alright, bet, hold my beer, I'm coming. So now Hitmonkey is just going through Black Bolt. Black Bolt's AI is doing everything to ruin my day and screw over Kittl Obsidian. He is acting like a complete jerk. But by the end of this fight, Kittl Obsidian is going to be the one that ends it first. However, Hitmonkey gets out of the fight faster because of Kittl Obsidian's long SB1 animation, and he is going to get to the Hulk fight first. Kittl Obsidian experiences a bit of a lag, bit of lack of connection, and suddenly this is going to be very, very close. Hitmonkey has class advantage, starts laying into Hulk with 28k mediums right off the bat. Kittl Obsidian only needs to charge 1 heavy attack when we have this level of power. 1 combo takes it down to 40%, and it is going to be Kittl Obsidian just before the final hits of Hitmonkey's SB2 to take the dub right on the line from a handicap of over 1 million health. You thought you were getting a video about Hitmonkey. Surprise, surprise, you got another Kittl Obsidian Glaze video, and that is just about all I have for you today. If you have made it this far, then congratulations, you have an attention span greater than that of a goldfish, and go away.